Hey everybody, it's Bethany from Busy Mommies United. I have my kiddos with me today. Say hello everybody.
Hi.
This is
Bella, Gabe, Autumn.
And we are here to talk to you about reading. So reading with your kids, getting your kids motivated to read, because it is sometimes hard to keep them motivated. They want to do other things, you know, being on video games. This one right here. Or texting, this one right here. Actually, Bella's pretty good about reading right now, but she's not into the texting world. We're being a little silly today. But anyway, so reading is an awesome thing. I want my kids to be really good readers, so I do encourage it. Their school encourages it, right? How many minutes do you have to read every night?
20.
20 minutes every night. So basically, I'm just going to give you some tips on things I've been doing lately to get my kids motivated to read. So number one, first thing you want to do is make sure that they have books that are age appropriate for them. So Bella, why don't you show them what you've been reading?
This one is Whatever After.
Whatever After. Very cool.
This one is Never Girls 1.
The Never Girls. And so this is one. So I don't even know how far they've gone up right now, but they've got different ones.
I got the second book.
And this is made by Disney. So, yep. And these are really inexpensive. The Never Girls, $6. And you can see the reading level on the back. So, and that's really important for her. She is doing some chapter books, but she's doing some age-appropriate chapter books.
I read 8 and up.
Yep. Okay, so now what's your other book?
Ivy and Bean.
Ivy and Bean.
And
This
it's
is
the second book.
That's
Because
the-
I already read the first book.
Yeah, so this has been her favorite. This is a very cool series, Ivy and Bean. We have all the way up till 6 right now. So she's on the second one, but she's really been enjoying those. So now on to Gabriel. What books have you been enjoying?
I've been enjoying the Spiderwick books.
Spiderwick.
This is the one I'm still on. I'm still on the number 1.
Okay.
It's
Spiderwick by, who's it by?
by
Tony DiTerlizzi? I don't know if I'm saying that. And Holly Black. DiTerlizzi. Interesting. But anyways, very cool. I've been actually reading these books with him, right? And have you enjoyed it so far?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a mystery, right?
And they're scary too. They're scary. Yeah.
Mystery, scary. Yeah.
And this is the second one of them. I'm almost past the first one, so I should be on to the second pretty soon.
Yeah. And let me tell you something real quick, Gabe, before we're actually going to move on to that in a second.
Okay.
But these books right here, I got 4 of them at a mom-to-mom sale. And Autumn, what did I pay for them? 50 cents?
Yeah.
50 cents a piece for these books that are really good books. And in awesome condition, like brand new. And actually, the woman who sold them to me did not have the third book. So I have to go out and buy that one, but she said, you know, there was water damage on that book, so it was kind of cool that she was just selling the good ones, right? So you don't always have to spend a ton of money on books. Mom-to-mom sales are a great place to go to sell books. And then another thing is, it doesn't always have to be a chapter book. You can engage your kids in reading other things such as
Knock knock jokes.
knock-knock jokes. So why don't you tell them a knock-knock joke, Bella?
Knock knock. Who's there? Kenny. Who Kenny? Come out. Or can't
So let's do it again. You say knock-knock.
knock knock.
Who's there?
Kenny.
Kenny who?
Kenny come out or can't he?
Can he come out or can't he?
Oh.
It's better if you read it like knock knock, who's
Or-
there, right?
Or 1,001 horrible facts.
Yep, that's another one. So read us a horrible fact there, Gabe.
In Ghana, half of the locally produced meat. No, it's product.
Produced,
Oh,
locally
produced. Meat comes from rats.
That's disgusting.
Creepy.
So they eat rats in Ghana. So anyway, so that's another really cool thing to do is just get them like facts, books about different facts and things like that.
I think that's like a 4th grade book. That's not my level.
I didn't do anything.
Think about it. Okay, Autumn, what about, we haven't even done Autumn's books. Autumn, what do you like to read, your chapter books?
I like the Jerry Spinelli series.
Okay.
They're really good.
Jerry Spinelli, very cool. And he wrote, what was one of the books that you read so far?
I read The Library Card,
Okay.
The Principal's Office.
Okay, so a lot of them have to almost do with school, you think? Or okay. All right, what else?
Alice's Adventure in Wonderland.
Okay.
And Peace, Love, and Cupcakes.
Peace, Love, and Cupcakes.
It's making me hungry for a cupcake.
Very cool. So back to books that aren't chapter books. Autumn has one.
A Mad Lib.
Mad Libs are very, very fun to do with your kids, and it teaches them about their adjectives and their nouns and their verbs and all that good stuff.
And their funniness.
And they're really funny too when you're done with them. So read us a little bit out of one.
Once upon a time, a vampire was desperate for some sticky blood. There was no humans around, and he was on the verge of a messy breakdown. He was searching everywhere for victims when he spotted a hard tabby cat that made his butt water.
Made his butt water. A lot of times the kids like to pick butt as one of the
I know something
Yep.
to
nouns.
say.
Yep.
So, what was
Yeah,
I saying?
normal.
Is I bought a book at the store.
Oh, I
I
just thought
watched
it was a
this
joke.
movie. It's an Inside Out movie, and I got one of the books. And then I even saw another book, but I didn't want to get it because I can't buy 2 things. Because I already got one thing because I went to my grandma's house to have a sleepover. And
Okay, lots of information coming out of that one. Yes, she bought a book today at Target. Anyways, moving on. So, and another thing you can get your kids to read that is not like a chapter book would be a magazine. We get the American Girl magazines for autumn. And I'm looking into getting some different things, maybe something that Gabe would enjoy. But, so that's another really good thing for them to read as well. So, it doesn't always have to be a chapter book. Another thing you need to do, I think, is reading to your kids. And reading something that they're going to enjoy. So Peter Pan would be something that they would all enjoy. So I have Peter Pan, and I would like to read that with all the kids. The Secret Garden. Not sure if Gabe will be too into it, but the girls for sure will be into The Secret Garden. And then we could check out the movie when we're done reading The Secret Garden. And then this is a new series somebody was telling me about by Chris Colfer from okay, yep. Why am I blanking on Glee? Glee. So one of my favorite shows. So Chris Colfer from Glee started this series. It's called The Land of Stories, and this one's called The Wishing Spell. So I'm really, really excited to get into this book. So I've heard really good things about it. But as you can see, it's definitely a longer book, and this is something I think they will all enjoy.
Yeah, I think that's one of the books I would like because I like land and I like stories.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
So, what's that, sweetie?
likes to read
Spiderwick, yes. So on to my last thing. Oh no, one more thing. Getting them cool bookmarks to use to save their page. So show some of the bookmarks we came across. You obviously have your original bookmarks that you can use. Sit down, please. Or you can even make bookmarks. That's kind of fun. Just use some cardstock. Let them make their own bookmarks. But these I found.
Okay. So it says on the back, yum yum yum, and then it is some coffee.
Coffee or even hot chocolate.
For like if you want to drink as you're reading.
Yeah, see, and then you open it up, and it's a magnet. So what it does is it goes on to the page that they're reading, and it just goes like this and clicks on there, as so. And then it saves the page. So those are really cool, and then Autumn, show yours.
Well, it's an arrow bookmark, and all you do is you take whichever page it is, You take a few pages, then you just put it on like that.
Like that, and it saves.
And
Another
my favorite color is purple too. So.
Very cool. Another cool bookmark that I saw somebody make was like taking a piece of ribbon, like 5/8, 7/8 inch, and then kind of trimming the side. You have to use a lighter to seal it, and then sewing some cute buttons on. That's literally all you do. So you have to make sure it's long enough to where it comes out like that, you know, at the bottom, probably like an inch or so. And so you can make that. That's really easy, and you can even let them be a part of it. Pick out the color buttons they want, the color ribbon, a pattern ribbon, so whatever. And then on to our next thing, which would be comfort, with like spots for them to read in. So, you know, you can read on the couch. We quite often in the spring, summertime like to go out on the patio and read. We have a swing out there, some comfy like couch areas out there. So reading up out there, and then we will show you some more in a second. Something that I think is really important for your kids is for them to have a special place to go to read, such as a beanbag with pillow behind their back and a pillow to prop up their book, or even their bed with lots of pillows and a blanket to make it really comfy and special. They'll really appreciate it and read more. Also, be a good example and read yourself.